The Feast. It's a Welsh movie, and it translates to something like, let me see, hold on. I can't, obviously don't speak Welsh. Let's see. Sorry.
Is it Welsh English? Or...
The thing that's funny about it is that most of the English stuff is swear words. So like anytime that someone curses, it's in English. So you kind of get the point. Even if you didn't have subtitles, you'd be like, okay, that guy's mad right now because he just said shit or whatever, you know. So this movie is about a wealthy family that there's a parliamentarian, the like head parliamentarian of Wales, and his wife and his 2 sons, adult sons. They all live in this really like opulent, crazy house in the Welsh countryside. And the whole thing is about them having dinner with their neighbor and like this guy that is their business partner. And as things go on, like you at first glance it seems like it's like a comedy of manners, like caste system, sort of like looking at class and stuff like that. And then as the layers unfold, it becomes this weird folk horror, like identity exploration sort of thing. I like it a lot because it has a ton of layers and it's unexpected results at the end, you know.
Yeah, I mean, was there a basic plot, or did I miss that?
The basic plot is a woman and her husband are trying to convince their neighbor to sell off their land to like these companies that will, like, you can still live on the land, but they will drill and give you money for the stuff that they drill off your property. And then there's this young woman who is there to help the wife prepare the meal, and then it's about the meal. But so it seems very kind of boring at face value, but it turns into something completely different at the end.
So is this a jump scare style of horror movie? Is it a psychological horror movie?
It's much more, I would say that it has elements of both, but that it's much more psychological, and then it kind of goes into something very different. Like it's like a folk horror aspect that comes completely out of nowhere, completely unexpected. And it's interesting because there's like mythology involved, but it's never given a name, which I thought was interesting. Like there's some force at play, but there's no name to it.
Yeah. So what did you wind up giving it? What kind of score?
I gave it a 9 just because I thought it was really intelligent. I like horror movies that you have to think about, and this one is one of those for sure.
Yeah, is it like Scream, think about it, or is it like is it a little more deeper than that?
It's deeper than that. I would say it's like closer to like The Witch, or not, well, more like Midsummer, The Witch, that kind of stuff, except it's a little bit more modernized.
So is it really gory then? No. Okay.
Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, if I tell you
that
it is or isn't one thing, like, it kind of ruins it, because the impact of this movie is in the layers being unfold. So you're kind of like, you think it's one thing, and then it turns into something completely different.
Okay.
So you think you're watching this movie about some rich people having dinner, and then it turns into like a folk horror morality tale sort of.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And now
Don't watch this on an empty stomach?
Sorry?
Don't watch this on an empty stomach?
The only thing, don't watch it if you're a vegetarian. That is something I can say for sure. Like, yeah.
Okay, so you're intriguing me more and more. Hunter, you had a question?
Yeah, it's It's like that.
So you can't say quite what the actual dinner is, because I'm very curious.
Well, no, I can. It's two rabbits that the family patriarch shoots himself out in the woods, but this really upsets the waitress, and that ends up being very important.
Is it rabbit soup? Is it like grilled rabbit?
It's it's
Prayer
like
rabbit.
roasted
Watch
rabbit.
the movie, Hunter.
Yeah, there you go. That's enough to watch the movie. It's Fatal Attraction Rabbit.